Hello world, hello world. Welcome back to my channel. Call me Biz. Louis C.K. Everybody dies. Yo, shout out to Louis, man. I've been doing a lot of Louis C.K. on this channel. And yeah, I will. Trust me, I will go back and watch the full specials, you know, how it's meant to be watched. I'm only doing it this way just to share it with y'all, you know. Obviously, YouTube wouldn't allow me to go on his website and just react to his whole, you know, special. I don't think. But yo, I've been enjoying Louis C.K., man. So y'all let me know what's next for Louis C.K. in the comment section below. This is Louis C.K. Everybody dies. All right. This is from his live at Madison Square Garden. On the Joe Rogan show, he said he sold out Madison Square Garden a few times. I think they said when the tickets for this came out, it sold out in 10 hours. Madison Square Garden sold out in 10 hours. That's no joke. That is no joke. Look, if you enjoy this content, please hit that subscribe button. Like the video if you like the video. Leave a comment. Let me know that you were here. I do appreciate it. If you ain't got nothing to say, just be like, I was here. That's love, all right? No more ghost watching. Let's get it.
At some point, I mean, everybody dies at some point. I hope I'm not breaking that to anybody here. It's an interesting thing about human beings. We grow up with the knowledge that we're going to die.
That's true.
We live with it. We live our whole lives knowing that it's going to end. I think that takes courage. I admire us for being able to do that. Other animals don't do that. Other living beings, they don't think about, well, fuck, I mean, I might as well. I don't know why I'm going to die. They just do whatever they do. You know, they live in the moment. You ever seen a dog sneeze? Whenever a dog sneezes, first of all, their whole world explodes. And when the sneeze is over, they don't know anything anymore. They got to start their whole education from scratch. You ever seen a dog walk in a room looking pretty intelligent?
Pretty intelligent.
Hey, everybody.
How does a dog look intelligent?
But we know we're going to die. I found out when I was 7 years old that everybody dies. My grandfather told me.
Of course.
He said, everybody dies. I wasn't even talking to him.
Shit was a drive-by.
Just trying to blow out the candles.
I wasn't even talking to him.
Yeah, I was 7 years old, and I suddenly had this knowledge that everybody dies.
Damn,
And life
that's
ends
heavy.
for all of us. And I remember I was excited. I wasn't excited to die. I was excited that I know this thing. And I was 7, and I knew other kids my age didn't know it. And I wanted to tell them. I wanted to be the person that tells people that everybody dies. I remember having that thought. And the first person I wanted to tell was Benji, this kid across the street. And I wanted to tell him because I hated him. I really did. I hated Benji.
Yeah,
He was
shout out
6
to
and I was
Benji.
7. And I wasn't friends with him. I would just, anytime I came out to my front yard, he'd come out to his, hi. And I hated him. He's the first person I ever hated. To me, he was a piece of shit cocksucker.
What did
That's
you
how I
do?
felt about him. And I didn't even know those words. I was 7, I didn't know how to talk like that. So I would just look at him and I would just feel that way without a name for it.
What did Benji do?
And then one day I heard some guy yell, piece of shit cocksucker, and I was like, yes, thank you. That's exactly what I feel about that child. Anyway, one day I'm in my front yard and piece of shit cocksucker Benji comes out in his little shorts. I was like, ugh. Comes up to me, he starts bragging. He's like, I got a new bike. And I was like, really? You're gonna die someday.
That's fucking real.
What? Like, you're gonna die, Benji. And he's like, no, I'm not. I said, yes, you are. He goes, how do you know? I said, because everybody dies, Benji. You're gonna die.
Yeah, he's a psycho.
And your mom's gonna die. and your daddy's gonna die. In that order. Anyway, he starts crying, and he starts running back. It's still funny to me after 40 fucking years. I still remember it so well. Little Benji running into his house. Run, Benji! You can't run from this shit, bitch!
Can't run from death.
Ran in his house, and then he came back out with his mother. And his mom's got his little hand, and she's furious. And I was scared. She walks up, she says, "What did you say to Benji?" I said, "I told him that everybody dies." She said, "Why did you say that?" I said, "'Cause it's true." And she said, "Well, not necessarily."
What? What the fuck?
I was like, what?
What are you talking about?
She says, "Well, some people die and some people don't. So you never know. You might make it." Make it to what? And my head was spinning. I was like, wait a minute. So I'm like, I have so many questions for her. I was like, wait a minute. What about people from the Bible? I mean, they're all gone. What about Abraham Lincoln? He died. She's like, well, somebody shot Abraham Lincoln. But if they hadn't and he took care of himself, he might still be around today.
Wow. One of those.
I was like, really? And all of a sudden she goes, well, we have to go. And she just takes off. Like she walked away very quickly because I think she realized she picked the wrong argument to get on this side of, this was gonna end badly. And I ran inside and I told my mother the whole thing. My mother said, don't talk to that lady's a fucking idiot. Don't talk to that lady. Fucking hate that lady. Don't talk to her. My mom said to me, baby, don't worry.
Oh, shit.
You're definitely going to die.
That's a good mom. Yo, a mom, that's a mom that got your back. It's funny he hates Benji and his mom hates Benji's mom. I could imagine how annoying those people are. And on the other hand, Louis is a fucking psychopath. They should make I would watch an animated series of just like a young villain Louis. Just a young oh man. Yeah, everybody is gonna die. I don't know when I learned about it, but pretty early. Very early. I think I don't remember when I did not know that knowledge, when I did not have that knowledge. First of all, we used to watch action movies like crazy, like the Arnolds and what's the other guy Sylvester Stallone, Jean-Claude Van Damme, even my guy Steven Seagal, the GOAT. So like young, I don't know, but it's pretty crazy when you think about it that we know this is very, very temporary, but yet we still live like we're gonna live forever. When you look at the average person, they live, me too, I'm the average person also, they live like this shit is actually taking too long. Like, let's speed this shit up. You feel me? That's how they live. I ain't gonna lie, man. Like last week, I think I slept the whole day because I pulled an all-nighter. I'm like, oh my God, I'm just gonna skip this day. Like, what the fuck? But yeah. Shouts to his grandpa. He said, I wasn't even talking to him. Yo, shout out to old people, man, for not having any filter. I feel like when you're a child, you don't have any filter, and then when you're going through the world, trying to become somebody and fit in, you give a fuck, and then towards the end, you just become a child again. You don't give a fuck anymore. The circle of life. That's why Lion King is the greatest movie of all time, man. Lion King already told us all of this shit. Like, you feel me? If you're not into the Bible, watch the Lion King. Same messages, I promise you. But look, y'all let me know what's next from Louis C.K. If you made it this far, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Like the video if you like the video. Leave a comment. Let me know that you were here, all right? And I will see y'all in the next one. And guess what? You better be there. Peace.